guys, welcome to TiflyDesigns. I know you guys haven't heard from me for a little while, but I'm back trying to be on track of my channel and keep up with my card making, but I decided to add just a little more of myself to the channel. I'm going to try to do some DIYs and show you different things that I do behind the scenes, although I don't put it on my videos. So today I'm gonna share one of my DIYs that I did a couple months ago. I bought a jewelry chest from one of the home shopping networks a couple years ago, and the designer, the person that was selling it, was going on about how your jewelry gonna be in there for years and they're gonna still have all the shine, they're not gonna turn. To my surprise, I went in there like after having the jewelry chest for a year, and all my jewelry was black, which really made me angry. I paid almost $300 for that jewelry chest and it's no good. So I decided to make my own, and I'm using stuff from Ikea, from the Dollar Tree, from Amazon to create the most beautiful thing that I am in love with it. The supplies you're gonna need, I will leave a list in the description box, which is just some hot glue, a couple chests from Ikea, some mirror tiles, some E6000 glue, and some knobs for your drawers. So I hope you guys like the video and like my jewelry design and jewelry chest design. And here we go. So to construct my jewelry chest, I'm using 3 of the Moppe storage chests from Ikea. It's a little storage drawer unit. It comes with 6 drawers, and we're gonna cover it. We're gonna do some painting, do some adhesive with mirror tiles, and put our chest together. I first started by using my E6000 glue to glue all 3 chests on top of each other. Is the word chests or chests? Correct me in the comment below. I think it's chests. So I got these little, I think they're rollers for your hair. So those use these things, yeah, but it's for your hair to add curls. But this was the only thing that I saw that could have done what I wanted it to be done. I'm making rolls so that my rings, my jewelry, my rings can fit into each slot, like you see what I mean. But so I grab a bunch of these from the Dollar Tree, and these are going to go in so sloppy. You're going to see how sloppy they're going in. But once you cover them with the next thing that I have to cover them, which is some anti-tarnish fabric, you won't even know that they look crazy inside. So we're going to line up a bunch of them on the inside for my rings. But first, I'm going to measure. I got some construction paper or some cardstock to measure the size of the inside of the box. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just using the paper. I'm putting the box on top of that paper so I could see the measurements for inside, because we'll be cutting our paper, and also we want to know the size of the tiles that we're going to use. And the tiles we're using, it's little tiny mirror tiles. They're like a ½ inch, but they come on sheets. So and they come with adhesive. So you just take the adhesive back off and add the tiles to the box. So now that I have my measurements, I'm going to cut my anti-tarnish fabric. And I also got that on Amazon. I'm saying also, like I mentioned Amazon before, but I got that on Amazon, and I just cut it to the size of the inside of the drawer so I can cover the entire drawer. I want my jewelry to be nice and cozy in the dark, and not to get all ugly and black. So I'm using my glue gun to add my fabric inside, and it's pretty easy. So I glued the hair rollers on top of each other so they create like a stack of them going up. And once you put it in the drawer, you're going to make it as high as the depth of the drawer. So now we have enough room so that we can push our anti-tarnish fabric into each groove of the towers of rollers we created. So once they're stacked into the drawer, I just use my fabric and just go in and out of each stack of rollers. You see the stack, what I mean? I have 4 together for the depth of this drawer. 4 was just perfect because my rings will be set in and be perfect. Once we have it all tucked into each of the roller stacks, I just put one of my rings into one of the grooves so you can see how the rings will be set in. And you just fix your fabric as nice as possible. And my rings will be set in to each groove like so. Then I had to come up with a way to have my bracelets and necklaces hang in the drawer. And I came up with this because I had these rolls from, I had bought these, what do you call those, bubble wrap things, and it came on a roll and the roll was left. So right away I was like, ooh, half a circle. So I cut that in a half a circle like so, and I'm going to glue it together, and I actually put 2 pieces together so you can fit that wide drawer from the chest. And you can also buy like foam, half a circle foam, if you want to use that, but this was a cheaper version. I didn't have to buy anything. It was free. Not really free, but I didn't have to go out and buy something to do that. So I'm just making sure that it fits into the entire drawer, and then I cover that with anti-tarnish fabric. And underneath is very ugly. No one is going to see it. And then I'm going to cover the entire drawer also with anti-tarnish fabric. So once I cover the drawer and cover my piece of half a circle thingy, this is what it looks like. This is how your bracelets are going to be hanging over that little half a circle creation. Then using our measurements, again, we're going to cut some, what's this called again? Some foam board, and you could have bought them in black At the time, I only had white in the house, so I used the white. But we're going to cut them to the size of the drawers and compartments I want to make to fit other jewelry that I want to fit in the drawers. So I'm cutting the construction paper. Some of the drawers are actually created to compartment sections that stack on each other, and this is where I'm cutting all the foam board to create my drawers. And then I'm going to cover each piece of the foam board with anti-tarnish fabric also. You can create any kind of compartment for your drawers. I just chose these designs to fit whatever jewelry I have. So this is where I add the fabric to the foam board, like so, and then we're going to fit them into the drawers or compartments that I created to fit into the drawer. So this is all the parts I painted for my mop. I have one here that I'm going to make a separate jewelry box chest for the remaining jewelry I have. So all I did was painted the sides. I would have preferred to have a foam brush, but I don't have any, so I'm using regular brush. And you want to get just the little parts of the inside of the chest, because you don't want, once you finish and your drawers are closed, you don't want to see any wood area. So I'm just painting like the little part where if the drawer is closed you could see a little bit of wood area. And the paint I'm using is from Martha Stewart. I had this for a long time, and it's one of her metallic paint, and it's silver. So I'm going to finish painting. While you're adhering your tiles, please use protective gloves. Protect your hands because, of course, this is a mirror. As you can see, I'm adhering the mirror tiles in the back of the drawer. Instead of using the front with the notch, we're using the back of the drawer instead, which is just straight. And we can actually adhere the tiles properly. The tile come with a peel-off back that already has adhesive, but to ensure that it's on very well and will last for a while, I just added a little of the East 6000 glue to make sure that it stays put. Once I adhere the mirror on the front of the drawer, I pinpoint the center of the tiles, and I actually take out that particular tile, and so we can add our handle, our knob. So I add my knobs by drilling a hole into that tile section that I removed and just screw them in, and that's it for the knobs. Also create another drawer for the same way I created one for the rings, and I added my earrings to the slots. Totally cool. I have a lot of small earrings, and I'm not sure how to store them. I will figure out something later, but I may cover some of the foam board, actually use the earrings and stick them inside, but I'm just gonna leave that for now. Later I'm gonna figure something out. Some of the drawers has two compartments, one at the bottom, and I made one and to sit on the top. And I ran out of my fabric, so I didn't get to cover all the drawers, but I will be buying some more fabric so I can finish them up. And I love the ones that has the 2 compartments, so you can just lift the first one up and get to the jewelry in the bottom. And this one also has 2 compartments. So I purchased another of the Moppe chests, and made a small one to sit on my dresser. And as you can see, I covered the entire front with the mirrors, add some on the side, and then I made some larger compartments for the large drawers. And I will be adding the extra jewelry that I have left. As you can see, I did 2 layers, and I just have to clean it up a little because that's one thing I don't like about hot glue. It leaves so much extra residue and all that. But we'll clean up the drawers, and then we'll add the balance of my jewelry. You can see I went crazy with the compartments. Isn't that cool? See what I mean? Crazy with the compartments. And like I said, you can put together any shape of compartments you like. Just customize it to the jewelry you have. And these will be holding a lot of my chains and fake jewelry that I have. So that's the new one that I just made. So this is the finished chest. As you can see, I painted the sides silver also, and added some crystal knobs from Amazon. You get like 20 or 25 of them in a pack, and as you can see, they fit the mirrors. So cute. And be sure to wear some protective gloves when using the mirrors. That's where I painted, so that when the drawer is in, you won't see any existence of the wood. And I painted the sides of the drawers also. So that's not some of my rings in this size drawer. This is the one that I use the hair rollers in. And this side, same thing, rings, more rings, too much jewelry, I think. This is my drawer with my bracelets. So there were 2 big drawers. So one has bracelets. I'm sorry, 3 large drawers. 2 has bracelets, and then one has my necklaces. Like I said, I love jewelry. Love jewelry. So you just let them drape over your half a circle. Construction there. And 90% of my jewelry came from home shopping networks. Shame, huh? Then this is the one with my necklaces. Gorgeous. And in the bottom small drawers, I have different miscellaneous jewelry things in there. Stuff to clean my jewelry, all that good stuff. But the top 4, 6 and 3, it was 9 drawers. The top 9 drawers filled with jewelry. So this is my jewelry chest. Everyone that comes to the house loves it. They want to know how I did it and all that good stuff. So I said I would just share so you guys can see my little jewelry chest. I love it so much. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked my chest, and just leave me some comment below of what you think. And I've had it now for a couple months, like I said, and my jewelry is doing fine. So I hope you guys will continue to support, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you next time.